the love of him.
So lovely.
You feel the love from
Yes.
We just wanted to wish you a huge congratulations
Thank you.
on all the amazing success that you are receiving. We are celebrating with you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Now,
you.
you've already had such an amazing year, and it's only March. You've been out there just winning. You won 2 Golden Globes. What was that like for you?
That was, thank you. Thank you, guys. You know that Lauryn Hill clip when she's like, y'all getting paid to clap like this? That's how I feel. That's so sweet. It was incredible. Every time we have these experiences, I am most moved by my castmates getting recognition because a lot of them have been working for so long in this industry. And Tyler and I were watching, you actually gave the award to the actor who was in the Goonies and now is in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And he gave this speech talking about how he's been in this industry for so long, and when you're a child actor and you keep going, it feels like it's easy to be forgotten about. And he was amazed, and he felt this love in not being forgotten about and being given a role where someone saw him and wanted to bring him back to the light. And me and Tyler were just kind of looking at each other like, man, because Tyler and I have talked a lot about that in his career, having been a child star. And so when it came time for his category, and nobody in my cast ever shows up expecting to win. We're new here. We're up against these big, massive shows that are on like HBO and the streamers where they can curse and have sex, and we just have to do our little, rated PG jokes. But Tyler won, and
He won.
we both looked at each other. Just we could not believe that he actually won, and he's just so deserving. And it was just a testament to how comedy is in your bones, it's in your body, and he's been doing it since a kid, effortlessly.
And it's paid off.
And it's paid off.
Yep.
So that was wonderful.
That is very true.
Yeah.
And yes, give that a hand. Listen. Okay, so your family kept texting you during your speech.
They sure did. See, that's my fault. I shouldn't have brought my phone up there. That was on me. I didn't write a speech down because, like I said, I didn't think I would win. So I didn't write anything. You shouldn't do that. So you should have something written. So I just wrote little thank yous in my phone, literally right before the category. I was like, ooh, Tyler just won. What if I win? I should just write some names down. And then got up there, and I had to open my phone. But my mom, dad, cousins, I have 11 cousins. I have so much family. They're just texting me nonstop, so I couldn't even read what was on my phone.
You're like, I'm on stage.
I'm on stage, so then I just started making up stuff, making up names and everything. But no, you shouldn't take your phone on stage when you're accepting an award.
I don't think you could ever really be ready for those moments, even when you do plan a speech, because it's so, I think, emotional, overwhelming in a way.
Yes, absolutely. You get up there and everything just flies out of your brain.
Right.
You can't believe that you're up there.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And then the family texting you on top of it. Just
oh, Lord.
And then, like I said, you're having a massive year, and it's only March. You were even at the Super Bowl. Was that fun?
I went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness. I was there, too. I wish I would have saw you there. Where were you sitting?
I didn't know you were there. As you can see, I'm an Eagles fan, so I had a good time, but not a great time at the Super Bowl. You are too?
Yes.
I love that.
Because I got to shoot a film this past summer in Philly, so that kind of became like my little hometown. So when I saw they made it to the Super Bowl, I was like, I'm cheering for Philly all day long.
Oh, we accept that.
Yes.
A lot of people only cheer for the Eagles now because of Abbott Elementary, and I'm like, we accept that. That's fine. Like, nothing wrong with that. Come on. I'm not mad at bandwagon people. Hop on the bandwagon. But yeah, so that was fun. That was my first time at a Super Bowl, which is a crazy experience on its own. But then we were so close to the field. That's actually
you were like close.
It's too close. I feel like it feels like you're playing a video game. I can't see what's going on. It's too close. That's a Champagne problem. They're like, oh, you were too close. Weren't you? But I can't see what's happening. So I would much rather be. Like with Rihanna, I was
going to ask, because you was close.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't see her. I just saw the under.
So you were that close? You were like under the stage?
I was like, what's going on? Is she pregnant? I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't tell. I could not tell.
Oh, my God. And Shirley Rife, who's a part of your show, performed at the Super Bowl. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Wasn't that amazing to witness?
That was crazy.
Oh, my God.
Honestly. And what's funny is, my dressing room and Cheryl's dressing room are right next to each other on Abbott, and I could hear her. So she couldn't tell me that she was performing at the Super Bowl.
She didn't tell y'all?
She couldn't tell us. She wasn't allowed to. But I can hear her warming up in the dressing room next to me. So I started getting a feeling, because I'm like, why is she going so hard with these Now, Cheryl sings anyway, but then she just was in her dressing room kind of, and I was like, oh no, she's getting ready for something. So then I kind of started putting, 2 and 2 together to get 4 that she was going to be performing. Because when she said she was going to the Super Bowl, I was like, she's not going unless she's performing. So
you put it together
I put it together, yeah.
Ah, so she ain't fool you too much.
I'll figure it out eventually.
And then you were at Fashion Week in New York. You are on a roll.
I'm exhausted.
Was that your first time?
Yes.
You're exhausted. We'll exhaust you.
I'm exhausted. A lot of these things are my first times because I just got here essentially. So yeah, that was my first Fashion Week. It was so fun, so cool. I didn't know I'd be sitting next to Julia Stiles and Lindsay Lohan.
Oh wow!
And that's my stylist behind me with the hat.
Yes, stylist with the hat.
Yes, but that was incredible. Christian Siriano actually designed my Golden Globes dress, so it was very sweet that one of my first big wins, the designer, I got to go, and that was one of my first big fashion shows.
Yes.
And it's really cool to show up there. As you know, I'm 4'11", so it's not many, I feel good getting to kind of go and represent the short girls in the fashion world.
Yes, and you were representing because you look good, girl. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Will you stick around and rest a little bit? Because I know you've been on the roll.
I'm so tired. I'm so perpetually tired. I flipped around the house a lot. I did cartwheels all around the house. I was a good kid, but I was active. I was rambunctious, and my mom, to deal with me, had to put me in dance class, and she had to kind of put me in extracurriculars. But I was very inquisitive. All my siblings were significantly older than me, so I wanted to be with them. I wanted to connect with them. I think that's when I've talked about this before, but that's when I first kind of fell in love with comedy, because I felt like making them laugh was the best thing I could do to be close to my closest brother, who's 8 years away from me. Making him, I would watch him watch Ace Ventura, and I was like, I can do the talking butt thing too, if that's what it takes to make you happy. So, and he really didn't like me, because he was the baby for a long time, and then I came around, he was not happy. So I felt like if I could mimic Martin in Living Color, that he would like me a little bit more.
You like me now?
Yeah, it worked. It worked. We're very close now. Yeah.
Do you ever take your family on red carpets with you?
I haven't yet. Like I said, I just got here, but I could see myself maybe taking my sisters and my mom to something. That'd be fun. Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Now you like me too. You got cats? Do you
I have a cat.
You have a cat. Oh, see,
One
I got
cat.
2.
One cat.
You
have 2.
Yes.
I have 1 cat.
What's your cat's name?
His name's Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
What's Jack? What kind of cat is Jack?
He's an orange tabby.
Oh.
There he is.
You're a cat mom.
I'm a cat mom. I like him a lot. He's fantastic. He's low maintenance, really, really strong guy. I don't know what to say.
How long have you had him?
He survived a lot. He jumped off a 2-story building once. And
he did?
Fine. Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't in any trouble. He just, he saw a bird, he jumped off my balcony. That's what happened.
Okay.
He was fine.
But that is my favorite thing about cats. To me, you cannot limit them and they cannot fall.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic. I love them. And you don't have to, dogs are a lot of work. I love dogs, but I can't do a dog right now. I like to go out and be out and, you have to take them for walks.
That's
and
but
stuff.
we love them though. Yes, we do.
Love dogs.
Let's talk about Abbott Elementary. It's picked up for the 3rd season. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What should we say about it?
I don't know. I mean, you're the writer, producer, star in the show. You must be exhausted.
Exhausted. I am. No, I'm so excited to have another season. We film right down the street from here on the Warner Brothers lot. So it's kind of crazy because pulling in today, I was like, ooh, what? Why am I at work? But I'm not. I'm just here to see you. But no, I love my show. I can't wait to get back to it, although I'm enjoying this break. Yeah. We wrapped 2 weeks ago, which was exciting because I'm just pumped about our finale this season. We'll start writing officially our 3rd season the last week in April. And we'll be coming back in the fall to ABC. And then,
Congratulations. Okay, and then you work with a lot of kids on the show.
Yes.
Does it make you want to have kids?
does it make me...
I got you there.
Opposite? Yeah, no. Everybody should be happy. My will to have children is strong. This does not help. Like, it's just that I have such a strong will. No, our kids are absolutely lovely. I just enjoy them so much. It's a joy to come on a set and have these... Kids are so fresh. They're going to say whatever comes to their brains. They're fun. They're just natural little proponents of creativity. So I enjoy working with them so much. But it's a great thing that we have studio teachers and ADs to help us get them all together, wrangle them up. Every now and then, one of our cameramen, Jeremiah, he has a dad voice, and Tyler has a dad voice too. So every now and then, they have to whip their dad voices out and get the kids to listen. They have to let out a strong "hey," and then all
they quiet down.
Yeah, because sometimes they can get rambunctious, but they're adorable and wonderful. And now we have kids who were with us the first season and the second season, and now they'll be with us the third season, kind of in and out. So we're getting to really watch these kids grow up, and there's nothing more gratifying than watching children grow up.
That is so true. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And then you named the show after your 6th grade teacher?
I did, yes.
Wow.
Miss Abbott, yeah. The show was inspired by my mother, but when it came time to name the show, I just thought, why not try to honor some of the teachers in my life? And so, you put names through the legal system to see if they clear, and Miss Abbott's name cleared. And I was very happy about that because she was one of the most influential teachers I had in my life, and it just was incredible to be able to honor her that way. So
what a way to honor her.
Yeah, I know. And now she's...
What a way.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
What does she think?
Like, I think Miss Abbott she was over the moon. She called me when she found out and was very emotional about it. And we hadn't talked, but I was surprised on another show with her. And then we kept in touch. And now, what I think is one of the most positive things to come from it is she's doing speaking engagement. She's helping other educators. She's kind of spreading what made her such a good teacher to other teachers. Right. And I think that's really important to have educators that have the same, spirit that she has.
Yeah. What's the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
The most rebellious thing I did as a teenager was go to Chicago 7 times without my parents knowing.
Really?
I told them I was going to stay at my college campus overnight, and I wasn't. I had booked a Southwest flight to Chicago to see my boyfriend and take improv classes. It wasn't just about the boyfriend, but yeah, it's a long story. So
she said so. You
don't want to.
What's the dumbest way you've ever hurt yourself?
I was playing hide and seek with some friends, and I ran into a pole. I ran into a pole. I don't even remember why I ran into that pole. But I did. It, knocked me clean out. In the cartoon, it's like that's how I got hit and fell. It was hilarious, but very dumb.
And you're not going to do that again, right?
No.
Name something you think is sexy, but most people wouldn't think is sexy.
Oh, kind of like bald people. I was thinking about I got into the conversation about, Jeff Bridges? He was in a movie where he was bald once. He was in Iron Man, and I like him better like that.
You like him bald?
And then I don't like him bald. I'm just saying, I think that he looked nice bald, and then my friend was like, oh, yeah, you thought Michael Jordan was handsome, too. I was like, well, yeah. And so apparently I don't think bald is bad. I think bald is okay. And that, I think it can be.
I agree.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not getting any woos from
give her a woo.
See, people don't think the same. So, I don't know.
To each his own. Okay, this is a good question for you. What job would you be terrible at?
I'd be terrible at, because I am terrible at it, folding jeans. I worked at American Eagle. I can't fold. I can't, I don't have the coordination it takes to, fold a jean well. I could fold a shirt, but not a jean.
You could fold a shirt, but not a jean.
No.
I might have to go try, because I'm not sure if I can.
It's not easy to do.
It's not? Okay. No. What's the strangest thing you know way too much about?
The strangest thing I know way too much about? Bridges. One time I just got too curious about bridges. How did they build them? How did they get them in the... Yeah, so I bought a book about bridges, and no one wants to hear about it. So.
I do. We'll chat about it one day when you get some
okay.
in the break.
Okay, cool.
But thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Congratulations on everything. Wow, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is always the most fun and easiest because you're right down the street.
I'm right down the street.
And I love that, yeah. That's great.
I'm so glad because we love having you here so much.
Thank you.
You're such a rock star. Like, you do everything.
Yeah, I'm tired.
She said that the last time, like, I'm tired.
I
But
am.
girl, you got every right to be tired. But, you know, if the hard work is worth it, and you've been cleaning up with these awards left and right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel just so grateful to be honored. As people know, it's rare to get this honor nowadays as a network sitcom. As a sitcom with a predominantly black cast and with a predominantly black crew behind it. So we're just honored. Like, it never gets old to be able to, you know, be honored in that way. But it's only second best to having wonderful fans. Like, you know what I mean? That's just as important.
Yes. And I have to ask, like, before you started all this, did you ever imagine that you would achieve so much and it would be received so well?
I think, like, when you're young, you have an inkling that you can do something that will be important to people, or that you have a gift, an artistic gift you want to give the world. So while I'm not sure I imagined the exact scenario, I did imagine that I would have a show, because I'd wanted to make a comedic show since I was a little girl, since I was at home watching Martin and Seinfeld and being like, oh man, I want to make something like that one day. And once that feeling doesn't go away, you do feel like, you know, you're capable of making something that you are proud of.
Yes.
And it's just an honor when everybody else likes it as much as you do. So
we
happy about that.
love it. It's so relatable.
Thank you.
But now you've won your second Emmy. Did you prepare an acceptance speech? Like, do you get nervous? Because I know that'd be my biggest fear. It's like, Lord, I got to get up and speak. What's going through your head?
I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm partly superstitious, so I don't want to write a speech. And I'm used to winging it, and I think that has served me well. But for this Emmy, I just genuinely did not expect it. I really didn't. I just was not.
You got emotional about it.
I think when you're tired, as I always am, it makes you more emotional too.
You do so much. So
yeah, so I was just crying and crying.
You put out a lot. Those were happy tears, though, right?
Yes, they were happy tears. They were the best. Also, getting it from Carol Burnett. I mean, just honestly, I was emotional the whole night. The first thing that happened was I saw Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell.
That was a moment.
They came up to me on the carpet, and that made me cry, because those are two women who I've admired my whole life. I didn't know they would be there, because no one knew they would be there, because they did a bit at the Oscars with Martin, and I just didn't know they would be there. So I was so shocked to seeing them, and they just poured into me. They said so many affirming things, so that brought me to tears on the carpet. And then after that, you know, they were doing like the Facts of Life theme song on the stage. That made me emotional. So I was already an emotional wreck, and then I saw Christina Applegate, who just was talking about comedy, and it's something I love so much. And Carol Burnett, I mean, she's a living, walking, breathing legend. And so I was kind of overwhelmed at seeing her. I was just overwhelmed.
And then, I mean, it was a historic night because you and Ayo made history together, right?
I was also emotional at her win.
And you guys are good friends, so.
Yes. It was a recipe for me to just be crying, but it was also the first time that, which I read later, that two black women had won the lead actress and supporting category at the same time. And
you got every right to cry.
But you know, I wasn't thinking about that at the moment. All I was thinking was like, oh my God, like my baby sister just won an Emmy. You know, that's how I feel about her. So I was just, I'm crying again.
You worked so hard, but I got tissue for you.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna keep
you okay? You gonna hold it back like this?
Suck it back in.
You got it. You got it.
I'm good.
And then to top it all off, Oprah sent you not a bouquet of flowers. She sent a garden of flowers.
It was an absurdly,
Is that not a garden of flowers?
Ridiculous.
That's like the Oprah garden.
The Oprah garden.
What did you do with them?
You know, it was actually very nice. I just let so that's on the set of Abbott Elementary. I let all of the people who work at Abbott take some flowers home. So Because what the hell am I going to do with that?
That was nice.
Well, yeah, to me it was the only option, or else it was gonna sit there and die. But the good thing is, as you can see, there's so many flowers that everybody who worked on Abbott got to take a bouquet home. Like not even just one flower, they took a bouquet, and they all deserve them.
They got a great leader. You are awesome.
Thank you.
You are awesome.
Thank you.
And then Daniel Radcliffe, he made a comment on you on the carpet. Let's see what he has to say.
Who's your leading lady in a rom-com? Who do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Quinta Brunson. We should do something together. And we're a perfect height match. So there's a future in this.
What do you think about that?
First of all, I love Daniel. I've worked on 2 projects with him, a show called Miracle Workers and another, a movie called the Weird Al Yankovic movie, where I played Oprah.
That is everything.
So we work very well together, and I think Daniel's like me, where it's like you find somebody that you do good work with and you have a great relationship and who runs a great set and has a great environment, you want to keep working with them. And I feel like Daniel and I feel that way about each other. He actually texted me the next day and was like, "I'm so sorry, I talked about our height." And I was like, why? It's true.
So you guys are really the same height?
We're not the same height. That's absurd. He's taller than me.
Okay.
But if you put us on camera together, I'll say it this way. He'd be 6'6", and I'd be 6 foot. I'm not going to talk about our real height.
Okay. I get it. I follow.
So
we'll take it.
I wanted to make us tall in that scenario.
I like that.
Yeah.
Congrats on season 3 of Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about where this season is going?
This season has some massive changes, some massive swings. People who are watching it will see that we've decided to shake things up a bit. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy a 3rd season of a show because everybody knows what's going on. You know the characters, you got to know them in the 1st season. 2nd season, you got to play around. And our 2nd season had 22 episodes. So that was fun because the whole audience got to get comfortable with our school, who we were. In this 3rd season, we only have 14 because of the strikes that happened, WGA and SAG strikes. But now we have this 3rd shortened season that I wanted to get a bit edgier with, as edgy as you can get on network television. And I'm enjoying it. I hope the audience is loving it too.
I'm sure they are. This is,
yes.
We want more and more and more and more and more. Every episode. Okay, now I've had some of the cast members come by before.
Yes.
And a little birdie told me sometimes you implement their real life stories in the show.
That has happened a couple times.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can confirm
that has happened a couple times. Not that often, not as often as people would think, but naturally we start to write towards people's sensibilities. And for instance, Tyler can be a little neurotic about things, who plays Gregory. So he plays that really well in the character. And I'm very good friends with Tyler, so some of the things that he's iffy about, like raw seafood, that inspired us to be like, this character doesn't love food that much, and doesn't like certain foods. Or Cheryl very famously mixes up the names of people and also the races of people. And it's a 1-2 combo. You don't know which way it's gonna go. And Lisa, who plays Melissa on the show, she loves to cook. And she is one of the characters who is of the Sicilian American heritage. And so Lisa actually often helps us with certain things, like what kind of food the character would actually be making. So we have a wonderful pattern of kind of picking and choosing things.
I love how well you pay attention and you know each and every one of them to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, Cheryl's gotten to do many a Caribbean accent on the show.
Ooh.
And that's fun too because that's where she's from, and so Barbara has the ability to also do these things, and we get to bring Cheryl's Caribbean heritage to the character.
That's genius. Love it. That's why it's award-winning, historic. Oh my goodness. Now, have you met anybody that you're surprised is a fan of the show?
Oh my goodness, yes, all the time. I think the most recent person who shocked me was an actress named Sarah Snook. She was on Succession, which just ended. And I don't know, I wasn't expecting Sarah Snook to watch the show. I'm not even sure where she's from, but she's not from America. And she's on a very serious show on HBO. But she told me at an award show called the AFI Awards that's what she watches with her family. And that's exactly why we made Abbott, for it to be watched with family members. And someone else who you know who shocked me was Janet Jackson. And I was like...
Janet Jackson? Tell me about that.
I met her during Fashion Week, and I was gonna leave her alone. I was. Some people are just so incredible that I just wanna keep my distance. I wasn't gonna say anything, but her dancers actually came up to me and was like, we love the show, Janet loves the show. And I was like, Janet Jackson? And I was a dancer when I was younger. I mean, I spent probably from 9 to 18 dancing to Janet Jackson songs every summer.
I think we all did.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
But I just was shocked. It was too much for me. And so Janet was like, I love your show. It's really good. I love what you're doing. I'm such a fan. And I just probably just malfunctioned, I think, a little bit. But I managed to get that nice picture.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
cool.
Okay, we need to keep you here just a little bit longer.
Okay.
I know you're a busy woman, but we need this moment. More with Quinta. We'll be right back. We're back with Quinta Brunson. Thanks again for being here.
Of course.
Oh my God, Abbott Elementary Week. This is so fun because this is only the first day.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm in class in school. You sent me back. Okay, so in honor of the first week, I want to do something special to create a studio memory. So I got something I need you to take a look at.
Yeah.
So let's go on over here. This came from the set of Abbott Elementary. We can help each other down.
I know, here.
You see that? We're going to tip on down together.
You went and
Y'all,
took this from my set?
Yeah, yes, I stole this from your set. Because we are a family.
Okay.
Okay?
True.
It's the original chalkboard, from the Abbott Elementary.
That's
so
really cool.
in celebration of it, I thought, since we could be classmates, if we flip it around, can you flip it around for us, David? We could sign it together.
I love that.
Is that okay?
Let's do it.
Don't you like it? I didn't mean to go and rob it off your set, though.
Wait. You look so good. You really
I
look
fit
like
in the
you belong
family.
there.
Maybe I'll get a role, child. Who knows? You want to see me? No, I'm just playing. But
Look at the color palette. Okay.
do you like the color palette?
I do. You
Come on,
look
let's
great.
step on up
Okay,
here.
let's step up here.
So you gonna sign it for us?
Yes,
It's like
I
our
am.
yearbook or something.
Okay, sign does it matter? I'll sign
You
right
the
here.
boss.
My thing.
It's wherever you say it goes. And then I get to sign it too.
Oh, this is so cute.
And then I'm gonna have everyone else sign. I'm gonna be J Hud.
Yes.
Yay, I'm a part of the school, Abbott Elementary. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I'm mad. This is too cute.
Do you like
took
it?
me out. Yes.
You like
it's
it so
really
much?
cute.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we might have to put you in the show.
Okay, you heard that?
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.